So, I'm sure some of you have seen this interaction before, where Steve does a downer and the opponent gets stuck on the anvil and takes damage from it. Recently, I remembered this, and wondered if I could figure out not only how it works, but optimal ways that Steve can abuse this. Today, I'm going to be showing you how this tech works, when you can and can't use it, and how to potentially optimize it in your punish game. With that out of the way, this is Steve's entity cramming tech. So why exactly does this work? Now, normally what happens when Steve does a down air is that he spawns the anvil directly below him, and then he stands on top of it. When done low to the ground, he is forced upwards onto the anvil. Now, because of the universal rule of Smash Ultimate that you can't run through your opponent, this trick is rarely ever seen. But there are some things that can still push opponents through other characters, with one of those being attacks. When your opponent is in the end lag of an attack, sometimes they will be stuck inside of you, and the game will do its best to push both of you out. However, you cannot get pushed back anywhere near as much if you're airborne. So, if during the end lag of a move that pushes deep into your shield, you do an instant down air, the anvil will spawn underneath and push them upwards, forcing a free down air punish from above. Now, why use this tech? Well, let's look here. One of the main punish options by Steve is to go for an up smash out of shield, which is a solid move, but it doesn't kill all too early. Steve's down air on the other hand kills decently early, which makes it much more effective in landing kills. Likewise, because it involves pushback, the opponents can be crossed up by down air, so while good DI might save them for a decent longer percent, bad DI, because of cross up, can kill Puff as early as 65% with just one down air. Likewise, for moves with a little bit less end lag, this can force a shield poke. When down air is done instantly, and you hold shield on it, it will always guarantee a shield poke no matter what you do. And because shield is frame 1, it's generally the option that people are going to choose. Depending on the character, this option can be done to shield poke or get a guaranteed anvil hit, both of which can start devastating combos. Now let's go over some of the strengths and restrictions of this tech. Just to keep this in mind, this trick only works for a few characters, as not all of them have pushback that allows this tech to work. So down air is frame 20, and with a 3 frame jump squat means this is a 23 frame out of shield punish, which doesn't really seem all too good. As such, you'll mainly be using this as a mix-up in what you choose. However, the anvil platform spawns on frame 10, meaning that if a move is minus 13 or greater, or minus 10 on parry, they'll be forced onto the platform. So if it's this laggy, is there ever really a good use? Well, yes actually. Let's look at Game & Watch Dash Attack. It's very good because of how well it low profiles Steve's best out of shield options, those being Sword Fair and Sword Bear. We can still use up smash, but if we accidentally miss for whatever reason, then we're taking a massive punish. With down air, however, it forces Game & Watch to be stuck on the platform, and if they shield, it shield pokes, which forces combos. This is true for a lot of other moves as well, and not just dash attacks. Kirby and Ivysaur F smash get hit, Ken and Ryu Tatsu get hit, with Ken's being super useful since it's a multi-hit, and others which I have yet to test against. Here's a compilation of some of the moves I found this works with. This is all fairly new and unexplored territory, so feel free to lap some more and find some new interactions that have yet to be seen. I'd love to hear more about it. But anyways, that about does it for the video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below and I'll try to get to every single one of them. With that out of the way, I hope you all enjoyed.